Hey guys, I'm creating a new series because, yeah, where I'm just going to be talking about a random topic on my second channel and trying to post daily. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, it, this intro is going to be pre recorded. Everything else is just going to not be recorded. I'm just going to slap the intro with the rest of the video. So you'll see this lovely face and this lovely intro, every single intro. But if you want to skip it, it's like about a minute. Anyway, today's topic, well, actually, before we get into today's topic, make sure to subscribe and check out my main channel because my main channel is actually fun. But anyway, today's topic is going to be about friends. Alright, I'm just gonna mine for now because, yeah. Hold on, there's my pickaxe. I just feel like it. My last video that you guys probably saw, if you actually watched it, was just me rambling about how the summer is over and how it's kind of saddening. This is not going to be one of those videos. I never grabbed my shulker boxes. That's fine. I'll just grab them in a second. But this video is just going to be my experience with people and friends and me being thankful for some of my amazing friends. Anyone that I mention is probably just a close friend or a really close friend. Anyone I don't mention, please do not take it personally if you find this or if you're watching this. This is not saying you suck at all. It is really just me going, here are some memorable moments and some people I would consider myself to be close with. With that being said, let's hop right on into it. So, I will start with something I did mention a little bit earlier, which I don't like mentioning. It feels like I'm playing it for pity points, but I'm really not. But, long story short, when I was younger, I was short and I had red hair, so I got bullied. That is the long story short. So we are going to be talking about my best friends or people that I have considered to be close friends starting at the beginning. I would say the beginning of when I started having close friends and what that was like was probably high school. Why high school? I don't know. But it was probably during high school, I think. I would maybe consider when I was 12, but we're going to start from who I would consider to be my first best friend or close friend, which is, well, would he be the first? I think so. I could be wrong. But Magic Master. All these people that I'm talking about, if they have socials, I will be linking them down below, so make sure to go check them out. They're all amazing. But Magic Master, I would say, is probably one of my first close friends. How we met, I I remember it was like something to do with homeschool and whatnot, but I don't remember exactly how we met, unfortunately. I just know we did meet, and we were good friends since then. I don't think there's a lot to really say. I'm really thankful for you, Magic Master. I'm thankful for all the time we have spent and for even getting first job with me. That was, yeah. I don't have a ton to say, not because I don't want to say a lot about you, but because I don't know what I can say publicly. But the important thing is you're amazing. You're a great friend, and I'm so thankful for you. All right. Next friend, which technically happened beforehand, but I wouldn't say we were close until somewhat of the recent. I'm also going to turn Fulbright on because I turned that off because, yeah, not a fan of Fulbright. But it's for you guys. Let's see. Yeah, so this guy, which is known as Dank, I would say I met him when I was 14. The funny thing of how we met is it was at a place that he was working and I was volunteering at. I was volunteering and he's like, hold on, you're a little short to work here. Are you sure you're old enough? Which wasn't necessarily rude, but it was quite funny. And we started just having a conversation from there and just being friends from there. How did any of this happen? I have no idea, but it didn't take until last summer, so 2023 summer, and we finally became close friends. And it's just been amazing getting to know him and getting to talk about things that we are both trying to figure out and going through. And it's just amazing to get to know him as a person and not someone who thinks I'm too short to work somewhere. Joking, of course. I know you didn't actually mean that back then. It's just funny. Oh, and someone that's on a very similar wavelength to me. Like, I don't get that often, but when I do get it, it is quite fun, and we just bounce off of each other, and it's amazing. I would say, if we're going in order, that technically wasn't in order, but it's fine. I'd say the next person would be someone that I met at the same place I worked at, who was interning there. I would say, he's known as Maverick, or, Pickle Maverick, I guess, as well. He's just amazing. I've been learning more and more and more about him the more I get to know him. It's been just really fun. Appreciate Maverick and everything that he does. He's a really amazing person, and I am so thankful for him. Something I learned about him recently is just how well how close he pays attention to detail. Like, I always knew this, but I realized it more recently that he pays so close attention to people and just them in general, and it's amazing to see how much you care and how much he cares about people. Like, it's not fair that you are my friend. Like, the bonfire I came over for, um you just knew exactly what food I was interested in and whatnot, and snacks, and you definitely did not have to do that. And here you are, just going, I know what Ndawg likes, I know his favorite foods, and just getting those for me. I do not deserve you. You are amazing. I appreciate you. Next on the list, this is just a quick list of me saying I'm thankful for my friends, so I apologize if this is weird at all, but I just want to say it. I haven't ever said it, and I want to. Next one would be, I don't know what to necessarily call him. I think he says his internet name is Ndawg, but I think he's also gone by NF a couple times, question mark, but not like he's not the artist. What to say about him is he's just genuinely a super fun person. I am very thankful that I have gotten to interact and meet him. He tries so hard and he works really hard, and it's really cool to see just someone who puts in all their effort, and you can tell that they are trying and they are doing their best. To talk about Dank, because I didn't really just give him a quality, but I mean, I said that I was thankful for being able to just talk with him and go through similar things, but I don't know if that counts as a quality or not. I don't know. We'll revisit that if I feel like I have to. Who's next? Who's next on my list of close friends? I think, is that the list of internet people I know? Or not internet, real life people I know that I feel comfortable talking about online that I'm thankful for? I think so. I think my next one would have to be internet friends. So these are all probably going to be Dogcraft members, and you probably heard me talk about you last video. But that's fine. I'll just say the elders. No, I won't. I'll say one of you or two of you in particular. We'll start with Rage. I think. I'm not sure, actually. My brain is not braining right now. I am trying to think of who I want to actually refer to here and who I'm thankful for. Because I'm thankful for all of them, and I would consider them all best friends or close friends. But I'm trying to think of qualities and who to single out first. I think Rage is the easiest, just because I've talked with him quite a bit. But his actually I don't know if Rage would be the easiest. I think if I'm talking about easy, Mint would be the easiest. But if I'm talking about who I'm trying to talk about first, I think Rage is the easiest. I don't know. Rage, you are genuinely such a fun person to be around. Even though we just sit there and we may or may not, like I said in last video, make fun of you every once in a while. You're genuinely amazing. And you're able to just, your ability to care for people and to make jokes and to just sit there and listen is such an amazing quality. And for you to be able to have a general good timing on when to have each of these modes on and off, such fun. I'm also not a words person. That was meant to be said in the beginning, but whatever. Oh. Yeah, no. Yeah. Yay. We will go to... Gus is hard because he doesn't talk, and so it's hard to get a grip on qualities. But I think I can narrow something down, surely. I think for Gus, what I love to see the most about him, and I think is amazing about him, is his comedic timing and his ability to change the mood of the group just by him being there and being able to add his funny humor into it, even if it's typed out and it's slower and whatever. He's genuinely hilarious and just an amazing dude. Next, I think I'll talk about Cheese, because oh yeah, and I was talking about how I became friends with people. Hold on. Ndawg, or NF, I was friends with him since, or because he also was an intern at a place I volunteer at. Okay. We have, then after that, who is technically next? I would say who did I talk about next? I'm sorry guys. I'm trying to think of who I talk about next so I can talk about how I've met each person in order. But yeah. I talked about Rage, I think, after that. Rage met through Shoutout. Said that in the last video, but wait, there's not a lot. We just watched Shoutout, which is a streamer, and we know each other from there. Gus, I met through Pop Tart, which is another streamer, but we both kind of just moderated for and such. I guess next is Cheese. How did I meet Cheese? Cheese was through an End of a Mr. Beast video. It was quite crazy, honestly. But Cheese is a genuinely funny person, and his way to just light up the mood and be such an easy person to talk to like you can have pretty much any topic that you want to sit there and talk or not talk about probably, and that it's a burden and that it's taking over or something. Even if you don't want to talk about this, cheese just has a way to get you to talk about it and make you feel good about getting it out. And it's just genuinely amazing to see him care about people and light up the room and just make things go from 10 times funny to 1,000 times funny, or 10 times enjoyable to 1,000 times more enjoyable just by him being there. Mint, I don't even think I want to talk about how we met. I did try a little bit in the last video, but who freaking cares? Mint, I know her because I don't know. I don't know how to say that how we met. I'm just gonna say that one day something just clicked and we knew each other, and it feels like I've always known her for somehow. So yeah, that's how we know each other. If you ask questions, it'll just get more confusing. And to say about Mint is, what am I trying to say? I'm probably gonna cut this part out. This is probably the only cut I'm making. What is the quality about Mint that I want to talk about? And how do I talk about it? It's just an amazing friend. And it's just someone that is super easy and fun to talk to. Like, it can be literally about anything. And it feels like she's not going to sit there and look down upon you because of how you think. And will genuinely sit there and have a genuine, fun conversation about whatever it could be. And I, one, want to apologize for my content side of me that just is crazy and yapping and a whole different person. But also, thank you for putting up with me. I genuinely don't know how anyone does it. At least content version of me. Because, I am a whole different breed of human as soon as I turn on content mode. And I don't know how to explain it. But there's certain times where, yeah, and I think that'll be the next topic, is content me versus actual me. So, thanks for listening to me ramble and be thankful for my friends if you were there. If not, and you're my friend watching this and I didn't mention you, I'm sorry, it's nothing personal. I just wanted to do a quick little video saying I'm thankful for some people. And I am thankful for you, if you are my friend who has watched this, and I may or may not have listened you or mentioned you specifically. And if you are a friend who watched this and I mentioned you specifically, love you, appreciate you, catch you in the next one, hopefully. Bye. Oh, and if you're not my friend, bye. I don't know, I had to.